Hi Diamond Paint Dreamers, I have some new Dreamer Design paintings for you. This will be the first one. It's from one of the latest sales. I think Dreamer Designs is stepping up their selection of beautiful diamond paintings. They may not be going the modern cartoon route, but they are definitely going the beautiful route, and I love that. So I have a few of my latest purchases from Dreamer Design to show you, and I can't wait. There is a 15% off coupon down in my description box below. I do not get any kickback from that at all. I purchased these with my own money, and I love their quality. I think they are as good as some of the other premium diamond paintings out there, and I recommend them fully. But please use the 15% off code, especially if this is your first time using it. It does help me with some points, so I can keep getting these beautiful paintings. Let's get to opening, shall we? First thing you notice is I take the plastic off. They do have a protective film across the top of them, because we know how those delivery people are. They do their best. Some of them don't do their best. But anyway, we do know that moisture can get inside the boxes, so I'm glad for that. They do have a comfy little handle in the box that if you need to cart it around, that's there. Why diamond paint? Some instructions and what it contains, some features, and a special 15% off Scan Me for your next purchases. Trust me, you need the 15% off codes. They're good for forever, and that's the way to get a good deal. Now this one is called Supernova by Dean Russo, artlicensing.com. It is a 120 by 60. It's long and thin. Well, not 60 is not thin, but this is, oh my gosh, this is my hippie days. When I saw this, it's like, oh yes, yes please. So let's see what is in a Dreamer Design kit. I also love the way the boxes automatically come with the picture and the information on the end of the box, that if you do save your boxes, there you go. It's automatically ready for you to see. Here we go. Did I miss anything? Nope. We come in this wonderful soft cloth canvas bag, and they also now come in a plastic bag on the inside. Further protection for your gorgeous paintings. It's probably easier for them to slip into the box as well. Okay. First, we retrieve the soft flannelly bag. These, if you go on vacation and you have some chunky monkey jewelry that you like to use, as some of us modern hippies do, these are perfect cloth bags for your jewelry, to keep your jewelry in when you're traveling. So, let me see. First of all, you get a bag of baggies. That's to help you kit down or kit up if you use baggies to kit up. That's awesome. You dump all these goodies out. I love these new trays. They're purple with a little bit of a fleck, and they have this little pop at the end, this little funnel that automatically stays on there. I have not had any trouble with this hinge. Let me know if you've had a trouble with the hinge, because I know plastic with hinges often go bad right there at that point. But let me know if you have any problems. I have not heard of any. So onward bound, right? And in case you need this big tray to be divided by some confetti points, they give you 2 dividers for the tray. And you can keep 3 different colors in it at the same time. If you use an erasable marker, you can also put a symbol or a number on there to remind you. And then to get them out, if there's 3 colors in it, easy enough. Open that, brush off everything into its container or into a smaller tray. Take off the divider, Open it into the other tray, brush them off while everything else is held back, and take it out and brush the rest. And they give you this little brush. It has little fingers on the end. I'm not exactly sure what to do with those little fingers, but I like them. They're cute. You get 2 pots of purple wax. Purple is their theme color, as you have noticed. You get 2 pens. One is the typical copper point, and they do get burrs and buckle a little bit over time. They're soft. You can replace these very easily. Just take a little pliers, pop them off, and put on another one. And the other end is clear. They give you some multi-placers to stick in one of the ends of them. One is a straightener. I love these wide straighteners because sometimes, you know, drills get a little wibbly wobbly. You get a 2-placer, a thin 2-placer. I guess sometimes you can put 3 on there. I really don't use it that often. I like a 4-placer or a 7-placer. They give you a thick 6-placer, and to me this one's too thick. So Dreamer Design might need to catch up a little bit on their multi-placer accessories, but we'll see. And then they give you a second pen that has a plastic tip on it. Most kits now come with some kind of Aurora Borealis or special drills. You don't want to scratch the coating off of them as you're using them, as the copper tip might. So that's why they give you the plastic tip. I love these plastic tips. And then they give you 2 purple squishies to put on those for comfort grips, and they give you a sharp tweezers with the Dreamer logo on it. That is the ultimate kit. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, now let's get to what we're here for. Let's see this canvas. Comes with the pretty purple bow all wound up in here. All your goodies are wound up inside of it. I am going to roll it the opposite way. You will notice, first of all, this is a low lint canvas. It is nice and flannelly fuzzy. It feels so good, but yet it is stiff enough to hold up to what it wants you to do. Okay, it has a pinked and poked edge. That's my words for it anyway. It comes with a wavy cut edge with little holes poked into it like a sewing machine without thread in it. That's so that it doesn't fray on you. This kit comes with 67 colors, and it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Aurora Borealis, which we'll talk about later. Okay, and I'm going to roll it the opposite direction. This lets the canvas smooth out, unroll basically, so that you don't have any. It's not trying to buckle on you as you go. And remember, this is a long, thin canvas. So before I unroll that beauty, I'm going to show you the other things that come in it. You get this giant sticker. It has, the center part has your information on it about the kit that you'll need to know. It is a round diamond painting, if in case I forgot to say that. It has a Dreamer Design sticker here. Of course, you can cut out the stars. The 1, 2, 3, 4 more stickers. I love diamond painting. I do. That come off the bottom individually. And then you have these individually cut stickers that you can label your inventory with when you're kitting up. Now this is about as easy kitting up as you can get, I'm telling you. It gives you the number. Can you see those numbers real clearly? It gives you the number, sequence number. It gives you a very clear symbol, and it gives you the DMC color code number in case you save your colors from time to time. And each of them are made to stick onto whatever you're kitting up. Now this is the full picture of this wonderful Supernova, this funky sun. Funky sun. I love it. I love it. I love it. You also get within your kit an instruction booklet, a how to diamond paint with passion, tips and tricks, a thank you note, and 15% off again on your next purchase. okay? And your invitation to all their social medias, and they encourage you to put up your finished kits and your progress on the kits and what you think of Dreamer Design on their social media. Now, before we get to the drills, let's get wide. As wide as we can get. I won't be able to show you the whole thing on one go. This is half of it. This, my dears, is half of it. There, maybe I can show its kitty corner for you so you can see more of it at the same time. Look at this. It's got other suns in the background. It's got fireworks. It's got funky colored clouds. There's another sun. It's got like drops of something. And if I miss my guess, okay, those are 310s, little black spots. But you know what? You need the spots in order to show off these brilliant, brilliant colors. Look at these colors. Funkadelic. Funkadelic. This is just awesome. Flower motifs, all kinds of pops in here, and firework background. Look at the sun. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you the other side of it real quick, which is a near duplicate. It's not a duplicate of the other side. It is not mirror image. You have a full flower over here. You have a couple suns at the top. Can you see that? There's a half sun here. Here's a moon down here. Finally, we have a moon. Red spots. I think they're going to be red all over the place. These funky color clouds. Now I want to narrow in on that sun. Can we do that? Can we get a good look at that sun? Let me see. Let me see if I can give you a good look at that sun. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. Without the glare here. I'm trying to get it without the glare here, peoples, so you can see it real well. This is amazing. Look at that smile. Look at those lips, those eyes, that flowery thing in the center of the forehead. Oh my gosh. And it looks like it's whispering or talking when it has these little, I think Aztecs, when people were talking, they had some of these type of wispy things on their mouths. The Aztecs in Mexico, ancient, in their carvings. I don't know, I'm an archaeology buff, so I love type things like that. But this is Funkadelic. I'm amazed. Okay, I'm going to bring it out just a little bit, and we're going to talk about the drills. That was actually in, not out, doofus. All right, I do want to show that on the canvas, it does have a guarantee. Your diamond canvas kit comes with a lifetime warranty and free missing diamond protection from Dreamer Design, and it says support at dreamerdesign.com. Lifetime Dreamer warranty. Absolutely perfect. On the top corner, it does give you a thumbnail of the full painting and all the details that are on your sticker and on your box detail. This artist is Dean Russo. All right, now let's get to the goodies. Let's get to the goodies. I'm going to show it to you with the white background. You will notice that at least one of the packets comes with the name of the kit. What I like to do is also write like Dreamer Design on it, because sometimes the kits get shoveled aside from the painting, at least temporarily. Then you have something to compare it to. And another thing I like about Dreamer Design drills is they put the fancy ones all in one pack, or right on the end. They kind of keep them in a separate string, which I appreciate. I definitely appreciate. Now let me show you the colors that are coming in the pack. All right, let's go through this drill terrain, shall we? I'm not going to label off all the numbers for you. I'm hoping you can see what you need to see here. But I love to see the colors, because the colors are what make these kits. This one, Dreamer Design, is sometimes known for their saturated colors for using the saturated colors, and this one is no different, but it's using those saturated colors in the perfect way, I think. Perfectly exemplifying what they are for. Look at that orange. Wow. You see how, wow, 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 wow. It does have some muted colors, but you know what? You need them to offset the brilliance of the others. All right, and these are normally, and these are numerical order. You know, they're numbered from 1 to whatever in the sequence. That's how they show up in their drill packs. So literally, if you wanted to go 1 to, what is it, 67 in this instance, you could do that. You know, do the one number all the way over the whole kit. You'll have to come back to it, of course, but if you like doing it that way, I like doing small paintings that way. In case you can't see these colors real well, they are there. Okay. Oh my goodness, I just love these colors. This will be neat in the background of my new studio. I'm working on a video studio, and you can see videos of me working in the barn to fix up some old rooms in the upstairs of the barn. As I'm working my way into creating that into a video studio for myself. There's a lot of 310s, people. That's the 310 train. There are 5 giant packs of 310s. But you know what? Like I said, you need the black to outline and to offset the brilliance of the other colors. You need that. Now I'm going to show you the Aurora Borealis colors, and then we're going to identify where they are in the kit. Okay, here is 3 of number 61. This is a sunshine yellow. It is AB07. I do have a translation as to what their coding is, as to what DMC color code they are. I know what one of them is for sure. Two of them are. I love this little lemon yellow. And then you have a medium blue. You have a 666 red, that's for sure. Okay, this is AB211. It's a lavender, like a light lilac. There is a medium green. And these are 5200s. They're like snow white ABs. Now, an Aurora Borealis drill, an AB drill, has a special coating on it that reflects all different kinds of light. Now, it does reflect colors, so it's not a pure color. You get enough of the background color to shade it, but it does have like a rainbow glassy effect on top of them that you will see. So, now that I have these to the one side, we are going to go find out where they are on the map, so to speak. Let me widen you out as much as possible. Again, I do apologize that I can't get all of this on one go, but we're going to try to do this as best we can. All right, now I'm going to go from bottom to top, from 67 up to 61. Remember, we have 7 different colors here. Let's see. I'm going to go number 1. 61 is number 1. I'm going to do that because that's the most color we have here. That's the bright yellow, the bright buttercup yellow. Obviously, that is in each of the sun's rays. It's around the inside of the sun, part of it. It's around the background. That seems to be a lot of the background color. It's in some of the clouds here. Let's see. In here, in the rays, it's obviously the shine that comes out. It's up here. It's in this sun. Let's see, it's in this cloud. No, I'm sorry, those are twos. But it is in this cloud, a little smaller one. And at the top, there's some in the suns at the top. There's in the background here a stripe of sunshine through here. Stripe of sunshine through here. On this side, let me see. Oops. Again, we have dots of it through the clouds. Oh, there's a moon over here too, so there's two moons. Okay, and you've got it in the background here. You've got it up around the red here. You've got it in this cloud, in the edges of a few of the sun rays here. You've got it in each of the sun rays around here. You've got it in some of there, and you've got it in this swirl up here. So there's quite a lot of that bright orangey. All right, the one at the bottom, the white, let me see. It's easier if I cut these apart. No, I'm going to leave them the way they are. All right, let's see. It's going to be more 62. I'm going from the top down here. AB, it's a zeros. That's the white. Okay, I'm going to definitely trim those off the list here because they're a lot. The O's, they're in the cloud here. There's some in this cloud. There's some dots coming from the sun itself. This whole white flower is. There's some dots like sun specks glinting off of different areas. Up in here. There's some up in there. And the dotting down in here. In the sun itself, you have the spoken coming out of the sun. You have the three at the head here. You have some around the eye. And across here, that's the O. More dots, more dots. Let me see. More spots in the rays. In like the windy curls within this cloud. We have another white flower design going on here. And the white flower up here going on in here. These are all Aurora Borealis drills. They will pop. They will keep your eye, and in the white inside of that one, they will keep your eye moving around the canvas as you keep watching the little glints of color pop off of these things. Absolutely. So then we have, coming down the line, come on, Auroras. Let's see, we have a green, we have the lime green, and that is kind of like a box. Looks like a two-tone box. That may not be as easy to find on here because there are not as many of them. Where are they? Oh, okay. I see some. We have some in the sun here, a little tiny bit. And underneath the eye here, on this side, the green on the darker side of the sun here. I would point to the right place for you. There's some in the green cloud up here. There's some touches of it here and there. Yeah, it's more on this side than on the other side. I think this is like a darker colors than the other side. So we have some in the edges here and in here. I don't want to confuse it with the other letter, with the letter that looks really close to it. But they're usually side by side, it looks like. All right, so we have those pops of green. Oh, and in the very bottom here. I don't know if you can see that in the very bottom here. Okay, now the next one down is an anchor, and that's the blue. Wait, no, AB211. I'm sorry, it's the lavender. The lavender one, AB211, and it is an anchor. Let me see where those anchors are. Okay, there's in the purple cloud here. There's some in the purples in there, toward the bottom here. Let's see where we can find any more anchors down here. And in this ray here, and more purple people. Okay, up in this cloud. I want to make sure I get it right. In the swirls, in the lighter color of this cloud, up here, there's some purples. I think that's it with the purple. There weren't many of them. All right, the next one is the Christmas red. It's the 666 red. Okay, it says AB 666. So, okay, that's what we want. And the symbol for that is a red dash. I bet, yep, in the lip here, in the top of the sun, anywhere you want it hot, people. In the midst of this cloud, down here, you have a little bit down here. This whole, most of this whole flower, the inner flower in total, it is. Let me see. I don't see any up. Oh, I do see a few up there. And at the very top corner, I see a tiny little bit. I come over here. That's the challenge with these beautiful canvases, rolling them back and forth to see what I see. Okay, here's some spots here. This whole inner flower is the same as the other one. That's a big spot. There are some spots up top here. Here, and like layers up there. Yeah, that's most of the reds there. The next one is the blue, the seafoam blue, and that is the letter Z. So where can we see the letter Z? Let me see. Z, Z, Z. Make sure I have it right. Z, Z, Z. Okay, and these wispy blue part right here, these are all Z. Up in here, these little cloudy parts here. There's a spot right there. Okay, there's a tiny little spot in here. There's some in this area, right by this one. There's some in here. They're scattered throughout, it would seem. And then there are some in the edges, the wispy edges of the flowers here. And up in this one. That's where I see them. Okay, so that kind of, those blues are kind of more in the center, where some of them are scattered throughout the whole thing. You have some that are more centralized, and there's one more, and that's the J, and that's like the butter yellow. Not the lemon yellow, it's the butter yellow. So let's look for the J. Let's see. Little letter J. Little letter J. Robistu. Okay, it looks kind of like the white. It's in the edges of, in the spacing in here, in some of the rays of the sun and that one. There's some behind here. There's a swath of it right here and right in there. Okay, there's some in the sun on this side of the face, and on this side of the face there's J. There's a little bit here. There's some here. There's a little tiny bit there. In case you haven't guessed it, I do like confetti. Even though I'm klutzy and things get to it's spilling every once in a while. Here's 2 spots of it here. Here's some up behind here. There's some behind this blue, behind this cloud, behind this blue, and in the background here. Down here, some spots. In case you didn't see that, that's behind this blue, under this cloud over here, and some spots here. And that's where the J is. So you've got a good smattering. I would say if you did any of the sparkles, you could, you know, replace some, maybe something in the eye, like the blue, like the number 3. The blue number 3 would be 964. I would put blue sparklers in the eye to make them pop. You could do some red sparklers in the lips, which would be 606. That would be in the edges of the cheeks and the top of the lips here, and then a couple of the spots. If you wanted to, you could do sparklers there. I doubt that I would do them anywhere else. I would keep the sparklers centered in the face. Maybe have a stray one here or there, flung about, but everything would be sparkly and beautiful in this kit. This is just absolutely Funkadelic Supernova. A Funkadelic Supernova. Oh my gosh, do you like this one? Would you do one this long? I like them long like this, so you could really roll them from either end and really have something nice going here. And have your light pad right in the center. It would be really wonderful. You could start from the center and go out on each side if you wanted to, or leave the sun for the last and do everything else around it, and then bang, go to the sun in the center. That's what I'd like to do. That's what I would do. I would work up and around the sun. I would work from this side into the sun, and then I would go boom right in the middle and dress up that face. That's how I would do this kit. This is just, I'm excited. This is just a really awesome kit. The problem is packing it back up together. That's the tricky spot. But I won't torture you with that as I get my stuff together. All right, thank you for joining me for this kit. I hope you enjoyed Supernova. And let me know. Let me know if this is something that you are going to get. Join us on Tuesday nights for Tea and Talk Tuesday, Eastern Time. Everything's linked down below. Lots more to come. All right. Later. Bye, divas.